This is trending #1 worldwide. An hour ago, the moment the power went out in France. Let's see.
Okay, I know that everyone's talking about this right now, but I see something and I can't be the only one who sees it. So I had
I
to make
guess
this video.
this is the moment that
Okay,
the power
this is
went
a
out here.
clip from the LV Nation. It's linked below. And if you fast forward to about 10:15 in that video, it's where this footage comes from. It's a security camera and it captured the exact moment that the power goes out in Paris. So, okay, I was watching it and then I noticed that there's a timestamp right there, the very top corner of the second bottom, right there, timestamp. Okay, so as I play the video, pay attention to the exact time, the exact hour, the exact time that the power you'll see from this building here goes out. Okay, watch. So what time does that say? We're right there. Now that's the 11th hour. That's the 11th hour. I know you've heard that expression before. So 23 is military time. That's 11 p.m. regular time. That's 1 hour before the clock strikes midnight. That's the 11th hour. So for those of you who do not know, the 11th hour is a phrase. It's taken from Matthew 20 verse 6 in the Bible, and it's a parable where Jesus is talking to his disciples. It's used today in language to refer to the latest possible time before it is too late, or just in time. I did something or got something at the 11th hour. So in response to the Olympic opening ceremony that everyone's talking about, where the whole world watched as they mocked Jesus at the Last Supper, let's see what happens. God turns the power out in Paris. There's only a church that's lit up. And now the third thing that I'm seeing here is he does all of that exactly at the 11th hour, right to the second, right on the second of the 11th hour. The meaning of this symbolism here is so clear. Let's talk about it. God said, let there be light. And the one who gives light, he took it away in Paris. And I believe that he is speaking to all of the unbelievers out here. If you don't believe in Jesus, listen, God is real and hell is real. And you, me, all of us will never be good enough, a good enough person to go to heaven. Do you remember the 10 Commandments? Okay, well, I guarantee you that you've broken at least one of them at some point during your entire life. So how are you going to reconcile yourself to God and spend eternity in heaven when God is literally an incorruptible holiness? That means that he can't be around your sin. So the Bible says that we have all, you, me, everybody, your grandma, your priest, everybody, we've all fallen short of the glory. So that's why Jesus did what he did. And that's why the Last Supper is so important. It marks the beginning of a new covenant with God, where God sent Jesus to stand in your place, to make you holy. When you're not, Jesus will make you holy on Judgment Day. Jesus died on the cross 2,000 years ago and sacrificed himself for you. He took all of the sins that you are ever going to commit upon himself, and then he paid your debt to set you free so that you can be reconciled with God. Basically, Jesus makes you holy when you aren't, so that you can spend eternity in heaven and be saved from hell, which is eternity separated from God. You guys, Jesus is coming back, and he's coming back soon. In Matthew 25:6, in a parable, Jesus says that he's coming back at midnight. No one knows when that event will take place, but the Bible says there will be signs and wonders. Now, if he comes back today, because I think that we just saw some pretty good signs. Are you wondering about it? Yeah, how many of you guys are heading to hell? I pray that if that's you and you're still listening to me right now, that your heart is softened to this message. And I pray that something's going to click right now and that you're going to accept Jesus in your heart today. Here's how you can do that. You can take these steps. Then the next step is you can say a prayer like this one. It's not the prayer that saves you. It has to be genuine in your heart, but here's a great example. God bless you so much. God bless everybody.